and because of that rain, mosquitoes have become a lot more prevalent across the valley. And this morning we have Eddie Olivares, who's with the Hidalgo County Health Department, to give us an update on West Nile cases and give us tips on how to prevent getting infected. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Good morning, Victoria.
So let's go ahead and talk about West Nile first. What exactly is the virus, because it is a virus, and how does it affect people's immune systems?
Sure. West Nile virus has been identified here in South Texas. Unfortunately, we had our first fatality that was caused by West Nile, and we have another person who is in the hospital recovering from West Nile right now. The primary concern is West Nile is a bird illness. It's an illness that's passed from birds to the mosquitoes, so the mosquitoes sting the birds, and then the mosquitoes pass it to the humans. The thing with West Nile, there's two types. West Nile fever that 70 to 80% of the population may never even know they have. But the more serious type is West Nile neuroinvasive disease, which is a nervous system disease that causes brain inflammation and very severe illness.
And that is a huge concern, because that's the dangerous one. That's the one that you can die from. And there's different symptoms that you can actually look out for. I know everybody that I know right now is getting bitten, because as a result of the rain, the mosquitoes really start to pop. So what kinds of symptoms do you need to look out for?
One of the things is that it's very much like flu-like symptoms. You have the muscle aches, the fever, the listlessness, the fatigue. Also with the more serious, so you may actually get into vomiting and diarrhea. It's very important that these flu-like symptoms do not be ignored. You must follow up with a physician to get this assessed to determine that what type of illness you may have. There's several illnesses that seem similar to the flu. West Nile is one of them.
And that's a problem as well, because you've said that the flu, we're getting into flu season within the next few months here. And so just having those symptoms that mimic the flu, and I think that people just, when they feel sick, they don't necessarily go to their physician, and so that's a really important thing to do.
It's very important, especially for senior citizens and infants. The situation with West Nile is it really affects the folks who are of senior citizen age and or newborns, or people who have an illness that may be immunocompromised type of illness that would cause some severe concerns, advanced cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and all of a sudden you get West Nile attached to that, and it really, really complicates your illness.
And as I said, mosquitoes, the carrier for this. So what can you do to prevent really a mosquito outbreak near your home or near your business or wherever it is, to prevent getting stung by a mosquito?
First of all is Fight the Bite campaign. We have vector control teams that are out helping control mosquito populations. But the first responders in our mosquito situation is our residents. Our residents can follow the 4 Ds, draining standing water, using DEET products to prevent mosquito stings, dress appropriately, long sleeve shirts and pants, and avoid activity during dusk and dawn when the mosquitoes are most active.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. I know that definitely as a result of the recent rains, I've seen them really pick up in populations over the last week or so. So it's so important to stay on this. And of course, you can catch this entire interview on valleycentral.com if you want to review it and for more tips as well. Mary?